Hey everybody, welcome, you are blessed, and let's cover Matthew 22 with the theme headlines. Tonight, we're diving into Matthew 22, the Parable Party Central. You know how it is, throwing a party is hard work. Imagine inviting a bunch of people to a wedding and nobody shows up. Awkward. That's what happens to this king in Matthew 22. He throws a huge wedding feast for his son, sends out invites, and crickets. Nobody comes. Can you believe the nerve? I mean, free food, free drinks, free snacks, dancing, the works. But wait, there's more. This king isn't one to be ignored. He's got parables to share, lessons to teach, and he's using this party to do it. Buckle up, folks, because we're about to get schooled. Parable style. So the king throws this awesome party, right? But nobody shows. He's fuming. He sends his servants out again like, dude, seriously? Free food, come on. This time people are too busy with their own stuff. One guy's like, nah, man, I gotta work on my tan. Another one's all, can't talk. Gotta water my bushes, water my pet rock. Excuses, excuses.
Finally, the king's like, fine, you know what? Go invite everyone. Fill the place up. And that's what they did. They found people from all walks of life. Talk about a diverse crowd.
But here's the kicker. One dude shows up in his sweatpants, to a wedding. The king was not amused. Now, some folks were trying to trick Jesus with their questions. They were like, Jesus, is it cool to pay taxes or what?
Is it cool to pay taxes or what? Jesus said to them.
Show me a coin. Whose face is on it? Lowell. Jisoo is cool and I just love him.
Caesar's. Jesus said to them.
Give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar and give to God what belongs to God.
Boom! Like some fireworks on July 4th. It's like that emoji with the straight face. No nonsense. Pay your taxes, folks, but remember who's really in charge. Then they were like, okay, smart guy, what's the most important commandment?
Okay, smart guy, what's the most important commandment?
Love God with all your heart, soul, and mind, and love your neighbor as yourself.
Now, loving God, that's a no-brainer. But loving your neighbor, that can be tricky, especially if they are the nosy type. All in your cooking business. But do it anyway. But Jesus is serious. Love him anyway. Share your cooking recipes. Bake him cookies. Be a good neighbor, even if their dog barks all night long. Section 5, wise up, be ready for anything. Next up, the parable of the 10 bridesmaids.
5 were wise, 5 were, well, not so much. They were all waiting for the bridegroom. The wise ones brought extra oil for their lamps.
The others, not so much. Guess what? The bridegroom was running late, like really late.
The unwise bridesmaids were out of oil and missed the whole thing. Don't be like those bridesmaids. Always be prepared, whether it's for a wedding, a pop quiz, or the zoo visit.
You never know tomorrow, so accept the invite. Section 6, laughter and learning, parables for today. See, parables aren't just dusty old stories. They're full of humor, drama, and life lessons that still apply today. It's like watching a sitcom, but instead of a laugh track, you get eternal wisdom. Section 7, the big picture. God's invitation still stands. So, back to the party. The king's point? God's throwing a party and everyone's invited. It doesn't matter who you are, what you've done, or if you even own a suit. God wants you there. He's sent out the invite and he's waiting with open arms. But here's the thing, you gotta RSVP. You gotta choose to accept the invitation. Don't be like those folks who made excuses. Don't miss out on the greatest party of all time. Section 8. So what now? Living out the parables. So how do we live out these parables today? Love God, love your neighbor, be prepared, and don't show up to a wedding in sweatpants. It's not rocket science, folks. Remember, life is a gift. Let's live it to the fullest, loving God and loving others. And hey, if you ever need a laugh, just crack open Matthew 22. It's better than any stand-up routine I know. Remember the invitation to accept the Lord. If you have never read this Bible chapter, please do. At least I broke it down here, making it easy for anyone to understand Matthew 22. Well, folks, that's a wrap on Matthew 22. Remember, be kind to others, be ready to accept the Lord's invitation. He is waiting with an open arm. Enjoy the rest of your day, and stay blessed. Please share this video and be a blessing to someone. Please subscribe, like, and share!